Hello, today we have iPhone XR brutally broken, and I'm going to replace the LCD of the screen. I already got a new LCD right here, comes in this kind of packing. So let's start. So I'll show you in this video step by step how can you do it yourself at home. And let's begin with taking off two penelope screws at the bottom here. So got them out already. Now the next thing, so there are several tools you can start with. If the screen is not broken that badly, you can use this suction cup, but in this case I don't think it will help. So you can use this thin metal plate just to penetrate through the housing of the phone and the frame. So if you can make just a little bit space, and then I think that there's a adhesive, so you need to heat it up for a couple of minutes just to loosen the adhesive, because there's a waterproof adhesive between the housing and the screen. So you can, if you using this heat pad, you can set it up to 60 or 70 temperature, and if you don't have the heat pad, no worries, you can use the heat gun, and then you can just apply some heat on the edges like that. And if you don't have a heat gun, then use the hairdryer. So it's not a big deal. You just need a little bit warm up just to loosen the adhesive, and then it should be easy to go. So just need a couple minutes, then we can start separating it. So I'll show you step by step in this video. Is the easiest way to replace the screen. I've seen so many different methods being shown on YouTube, and I decided to make one video on easier method. In this method, the beauty is you only have to take off two connectors. That's it. You don't have to rip apart the whole phone just to replace an LCD. So as soon as you see some gap here, just insert a pick. If you don't have a pick, you can use the plastic card, and slowly you can keep sliding all around the edges. You can see the black glue sticky thing coming out. So keep going. So you can stick your finger here just to keep it separate, and then you go this side slowly, and when you reach it on here, you're almost done. So you can just go all around the corners, and there you go. Lift it up. So just to let you know, this phone was completely dead. It was not showing any kind of display, and let's hope that it will turn on. Now first you need to take off this plate with tri-point 3 screws. I hope you can see it in the video. 1, 2, and 3. Usually these screws are almost same size, but what I do is I keep them separate, so in case if some screws are bigger, some are smaller, so you don't mess them up. So after that, you can take off the battery connector. So to be on the safe side, any kind of repair you're doing on smartphone, the first thing you should do is just take off the battery connector, so that way you don't mess up with the phone. So take off this plate, and these are two connectors for the LCD and digitizer. So you can use any, something like plastic spudger. Some people use the nails as well. It works fine. There you go. So this is separated. Now, why I was saying the easiest way, because usually what people do is they take off this whole plate, 1 2 3 4 screws, and then they take off this connector and they take out the Face ID. But to save time, and instead of messing with this flex of a Face ID, what you can do is you can transfer the Face ID from one screen to another one without taking it off. So I'll show you in a second what I mean by saying that is. Now again, you need to heat it up again, because this thing is sticking to the LCD with the adhesive. So I already turned it on. It's already warm, so it should be okay. It's not a big deal to separate it. So there are 4 screws, one teeny tiny here, tri-point, and second one here, Phillips, and Phillips here, Phillips here. So 4 screws. I took them off already. And now, so here we have new LCD in place. To take it off, all we have to do is just put this thing. See, it's already inside the whole thing, with because of the heat, the adhesive is coming off. Everything connected all together. Just put it, align it, these screws, the spudger, and under the, just put those screws Face ID flux, and try to lift it up slowly. There you go, number 1. There you go. You see, that's what I meant, the easiest way. Number 2. Because the new LCD comes like that. Screw number 3, and all you have to do is put this whole part right here. Okay, and there's the last teeny tiny screw. If you remember, we removed it from right here. And this screw is a little bit loose. Okay, there we go. So as you remember, I said in the beginning, all you have to do is just remove 2 connectors. So what I meant was these 2 connectors, and you gotta make sure the battery connector is off. So this is connector number 1 and the connector number 2, and pretty much that's it. All you have to do is put these plates back on, and we're all done. So as I said, this way is the simplest and easiest way, step by step, and hopefully people can use this technique and replace the LCDs on their own, rather than taking it to the stores. Now, one thing we have to try after putting these plates back on, you gotta make sure that at least it's showing some kind of life, because this phone was dead in the beginning, and I don't know yet if it will turn on or no. Hopefully it will. So we'll find out in a minute. Okay, and this plate goes right here. That's the last one. And 2 screws. So as you saw, like, you don't need like high-tech tools to this kind of job. Anybody can do it at home. And you know, most of the LCDs when you order from Amazon or some other places, they send you the tool kit with it, so it's not a big deal. There you go. This is snapped in, and let's put the charger on it and let's see what it says. All right, so unfortunately the battery is dead, as you can see. Oh, it turned on, so you can see the apple. And that's it. I guess job is done, and thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you like the video, and see you later. Okay, bye.